Previously on One Life to Live.
I've got a lot of money now, and I've got some plans none of you know anything about. Max and I are really good together, you know? If you want to talk to me, it'll be on my terms. I'll meet you back at Ace's.
Bo, she lost the baby. I'm sorry.
Is that you, Max? Come join me. I had Nigel fetch those little croissant thingies that you like. Well, don't just stand there like you're brain damaged. Sit down.
I thought you...
What? Be out the door as soon as the sun was up, standing by Sam's office door, waiting for him to open up with a cup of coffee in one hand and empty divorce papers in another?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Well, as you can see, I'm still here.
Well, listen, I'm glad...
If you touch me, I'll break your hand.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
What? Me opening up the door for my own mother?
No, you're being here this early in the morning.
I thought I'd help you open up. Is there a problem with that?
No, no problem. Always happy to see you.
Oh, what's this?
What?
Found this at the door.
Oh, someone must have pushed it through the mail slot. Well, it's too early for the mail. What?
Oh, what is it?
It's 6 a.m. in the morning and no coffee smell. You call this place a diner?
Not for long. They're taking this place away from us. Today.
Hey. Hi. How you feeling?
Much better.
It's good to have you back.
Wish I was still sleeping, though. You know why? Because I just had the most amazing dream. I dreamed that I was in labor. And Bo was by my side. He was helping me. And he was so loving, you know, in that wonderful, warm, quiet way he has. And I had the most beautiful baby, Will. Some people think that dreams predict the future. Do you think that's true?
One step more, you'll end up in a hospital room of your own.
Good morning, Renee. What a lovely bouquet.
Yes, isn't it? From Ace's Texas office. Bluebonnet's his favorite flower. But that wouldn't stop me from cracking this vase over your head.
Renee, can't we get past this petty animosity?
Not until you stop trying to get at my son.
Well, now we could stand here and argue about who's trying to get to whom in that relationship, but I think you just better get used to the idea that I'm not going anywhere because I work for your husband, remember?
No. You're on the payroll. You're working for yourself. I don't know how you managed to fool Asa, but you don't fool me. Now get out of here before I have you thrown out.
Renee?
over my dead body, darling. You are a sick man, and that woman will only make you sicker. You know, she's pulling a hefty salary down from you, and she's also been up to some very nasty business.
You mean like trying to unhitch Max and Blair?
You know about that.
I ought to. I told her to do it.
Are you still mad?
You mean mad angry or mad crazy?
You tell me.
Well, right now, I'm simply mad about Nigel's coffee. He sure can make a mean cup. Can I pour you one?
No, thank you.
You're a little bit nervous this morning, Max.
Oh, gee, let's see. I spent the night drugged up, tied up, saddled up, threatened with firearms and electric power tools. Tell me how I should feel.
Sorry would be nice.
I am sorry. But I guess now we're even, so while you finish your coffee, I will go get Nigel and have him take care of your suitcases for you.
What suitcases? I'm staying here.
I come clean about Sky and me. I admit I was faking the brain damage. And you're gonna stay with me?
Not you, Max. I just said I'm staying here. I didn't say anything about you.
I'm part of that package, aren't I?
Not anymore, you're not. Not since I found out that you're a lying SOB who's been sleeping with my worst enemy. But hey, there's no reason I should leave my happy home. Why the long face? I survived a crisis last night. So did your little brother or sister. So half of my dream is coming true already, see?
Mom.
Oh, I know what you're worried about. The other half. Well, that's still possible, too. Bo still doesn't know I'm pregnant. So if he comes back to me, it'll be just because he loves me, not because I'm gonna have his baby. So don't you say one word to him, you promise.
Lindsay, I am so sorry that I wasn't here last night.
Doctor.
But I know the attending...
Do you mind if I speak to you for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be right back, Mom, okay? Doctor, my mom doesn't remember losing the baby.
Huh? Well, this experience is very painful for your mother. Would you like me to talk to her?
Thanks. But I think I should be the one to break the news.
That won't be easy.
I know, but I think that's what will be best for her. And that's what's most important. So I was actually about to tell her right before you came in.
If you need me, I'm here.
Thanks. Hey.
Hey, yourself. Why'd you pull the doctor out of here like that? I wanted to ask her something. I wanted to ask her if I could have another sonogram just to make sure the baby's fine.
Mom.
What is it, Will? What?
Mom, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just tell the doctor to come back.
No, Mom. Last night, the doctors did everything they possibly could, but the baby is gone.
Where's the
associated seagulls with good times. Summers at the beach, sand, ocean, sea breeze, sun. Never realized how lonely they can be. Go ahead and say it, Sam.
What am I supposed to say?
What you've been dying to say. That I meddled, I stuck my nose in where it didn't belong. Only this time it cost the life of an unborn child. I thought we were supposed to get wiser with age. No. I used to learn from my mistakes. Now I just repeat them. I was so convinced that by telling Bo I was the right way. I'd never gone to tell him, then Lindsay would never have come after me to try and stop me, and then we would never have gotten into it yet again. She wouldn't have gotten upset. She wouldn't have miscarried. So, go ahead, have at it. You can't possibly say anything to me that I haven't already said to myself.
Yes, I can. You did the right thing. It was not your fault.
Studio failure to meet your financial
That is
obligations.
such bull. Mommy's paid every single bill her whole life. What are they talking about?
I don't know. When I talked with the bank, he said to me I didn't have to come up with my balloon payment, that he was going to refinance the mortgage like he always did.
Yeah, but this isn't from the bank. This is from something called the Catspaw Corporation.
What?
Looks like they purchased your mortgage in the secondary market.
And they can do that?
What?
Good morning.
Really? I didn't notice.
Chris, I need to talk to you.
Isn't the right time, Roseanne. We just got some bad news, all right?
Sorry, I thought it was just me. Is that from Taya?
Actually, it's business.
Huh. Is there anything I can do?
No, there's nothing you can do, Roseanne. What are you doing here? Is there something that
Never.
you want?
The only people I ever dealt with were the same people I dealt with all the time.
I wanted to tell you thank you for being honest with me last night.
Well, you know that honesty's always been very important to me.
I know. Which is why it's no big surprise that you would want Jessica back. But it's finally starting to sink in.
Are you saying that you might sign these annulment papers?
Maybe it's not about the money. Maybe they have something else in mind.
Like what?
I just hate to bother you with this when your mom is so upset.
Well, don't worry about it because it's none of your concern.
Never. I only dealt with land and trust. Look just a hand.
Who knows? Maybe it is.
Roseanne, now I know you don't always mean what you say, but you always mean something. So what is that something?
How could you plot against your own son's marriage?
It's Blair, Renee. He's married to Blair. That woman is nothing but a belly-crawling, low-life female snake.
Maybe so, but she's Max's wife. Have you forgotten what he's been through? All she has to do is make him happy, not us. Max loves her.
But does she love him?
What do you know about love, Sky? It's not your area of expertise.
Well, I do know that Blair tried to use her power of attorney to steal funds from Max. Did you? No? Oh, well, Max did. And Max also knew about some other not so very loving things that Blair did behind his back. So, you see, the assignment that Asa gave me wasn't all that hard. There were already 2 strikes against their marriage when I showed up.
The only thing troubling this marriage is a tramp from Pine Valley. You know, if you weren't in this bed, I'd put you here myself. You and I gonna talk. Later.
What can I say? Renee and I have issues.
What do you care, Sky? As long as I issue you a check. Now, is Blair moved out, filed for divorce?
Well, Blair isn't exactly the problem. It's Max. I've tried everything I can to get through to him.
In other words, you haven't.
No, I've tried everything, Asa. It's no use.
So tell me this, are you going to cash in your chips?
I was never in the game. Max still wants Blair.
Well, why don't you go back there and make him unwant Blair and keep whispering in his ear how Blair is robbing him blind. No Buchanan likes to be played for a fool.
Yeah, well, love makes you do a lot of foolish things. I should know that.
I'll be hell. You were supposed to rope Max. Instead, he roped you. That's why you're hightailing him. You fell for Max.
Yeah, okay, I did, all right? And I got hurt, so pardon me if I'm in no rush to go do it all over again.
You're not going to give up, Sky. You're this close to getting everything that Blair has, including Max. Who's love making a fool out of now, huh?
I did it for us. For us. I was going to keep Sky quiet until I could get rid of her. I was going to get rid of this brain damage, and then I was going to spend the next 50 years making you happy. I didn't see any reason to bother you with what I had to do to make it happen.
Like sleeping with Sky?
That was over before you ever found out about it. It's over with Sky, Blair. It's over. You're the only one I want.
Like you told her that she was the only one you want? Come on, Max. The truth is what you do, not the spin you put on it.
Then what do I have to do to prove I love you?
You can warm my coffee. Hand me that section of the newspaper over there. Tell me why you're hovering.
Why don't you tell me something? When I left you with Ben last night, what'd you talk about? Did he persuade you into keeping your mouth shut? Or are you going to tell the world that I'm a fraud?
Do you mean that?
Yeah. I think you were right in wanting Bo to know about that baby. And I don't think for a moment you wanted to hurt Lindsay. I think you wanted to help her, whether she realizes that or not.
Oh, I don't know, Sam. I had such a hard time untangling my motives where Lindsay's concerned. Yeah. But I swear to you, I never meant to do or say anything that would cause her to be so upset she would miscarry.
And you didn't. Lindsay came to Bo's right from the ER. The doctor was already very concerned about a miscarriage. She told Lindsay to go home and rest.
So instead, she comes chasing after me.
Yes. And that was Lindsay's choice. And that was Lindsay's mistake. Hey, don't blame yourself for Lindsay's miscarriage. I don't.
Are you disappointed in me?
Anything but.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, I know you better than anybody else. You said so yourself.
Yeah, I was right. I'm just sorry that it's not in the reverse. And just when I think I know how kind you can be and how generous you can be, you turn around and do something that totally takes me by surprise. There must be volumes and volumes of Sam Rappaport that I've never even opened.
Maybe you should leave them closed. Maybe you'd be disappointed.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I do. I do. I knew Lindsay was pregnant before the wedding. I almost told you that night, but Lindsay asked me not to. But the fact of the matter is, I knew about it the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Mom, last night they told you and me and Dad. I don't know, you were so upset that maybe you didn't understand.
No, Will, that's not possible. I had a dream.
No, and I know that dream, Mom. But unfortunately, that's all it was. It was just a dream.
No. I can still feel it.
I know, and I know what that's like. It was like that with Megan long after she was gone. It was like she was still around. And she was. In a way. She always will be.
It's not right. I wanted this baby. Losing Bo was hard. But having this baby was gonna make it all right. Every terrible thing I've ever done, every price I paid was all gonna be worth it because of this baby.
Are you angry?
You knew that Lindsay was pregnant before I left to go break up the wedding, and you didn't tell me because she begged you not to. More secrets between us, that's not good. But hey, I'm in no position to judge you, or anyone else for that matter.
I think you paid a high price, all your own in this, a price that no one else can really appreciate.
What do you mean?
I mean that this wasn't just Lindsay's baby. This was Bo's baby, too. I just think that must have brought up a lot of very difficult feelings for you.
You really do know me, I swear. I was really happy that Bo was going to finally get the child that he wanted so badly. You know? It drove me nuts that Lindsay was the one that was going to give it to him. You know? I was sad and I was mad and I don't know, you name it, I felt it. When I had tried so hard to have a baby on purpose and...
And then Lindsay just has one by accident.
Yeah. I'm not proud of those feelings, Sam. And I don't believe that they influenced me at all last night, you know? But what the heck, you know, you've got the ringside seat into my psyche, you tell me. And if you felt that my intentions were motivated by jealousy or resentment or...
I'll tell you what, you want a little insight into your psyche from me? I think that you were motivated, first and foremost, because you have a very good heart. I think you were motivated by concern for Bo and Lindsay. But mostly, I think you were motivated by your concern for that baby. Let's get you out of here.
Does she know that she lost the baby? Where's Lindsay?
Go. Mom?
Yeah.
Mom, what can I do? What can I do to make this better for you?
Nothing. I don't want you worrying about this. I am going to get through this.
Yeah. You will. You know, because you are stronger than anybody realizes. Even you. Okay? I don't expect you to ever forgive me for what I did.
What did you do?
Mom, I should have stayed out of it. But I didn't. I went there and I told Nora everything, and that's what started all of this.
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't mean to hurt anyone. You were just trying to help. Well, do you think that Nora said anything to Bo?
No. No, she hasn't had a chance to. And, you know, I don't think she would say anything to him now. She felt terrible about this, Mom. She did. So did Dad. So did I.
You're still my baby. You and Jen. I'm so grateful to have you both.
Sky, honey, you are 20 times the woman Blair is. Besides, you told me she doesn't love Max. She just loves his power and money. But you love Max. It gives you strength.
Or weakness.
No. Strength is knowing what you want. Max is a little screwed up in that department, but you're not. So you gotta show him.
Show him what?
Well, maybe not show him, I mean tell him. Tell him about a big wedding this summer. Tents and ladies in pretty dresses.
I think that sounds like my vision, not his.
No, Max has the sense to want to be part of a mega merger. The Chandlers, the Buchanans. You know, your old man and I hooked horns on many business deals, but he's the only man in this state that can match my money and my power.
It's not money that Max is going after, believe it or not, Asa. He's looking for love, and he thinks he's found it in Blair. Now, what can I do about that?
Tell me, Sky. Do you want Max? I will help you get him. If you want to give up, hand him over to Blair without a fight, it's up to you.
No, Asa. You're right. I do still want Max. What was in that letter?
Look, it was just a misunderstanding with the mortgage. That's all.
You're kidding me. What, could you lose this place?
We're not losing anything, Roseanne.
Well, no, not if I can help it.
What can you do?
I can give your family a loan, anything that you need.
What? Forget it. We can handle this ourselves, Roseanne.
Oh, what, your macho pride is more important than your mom's diner? What, you speak for her now?
No, he speaks for all of us. We know what you charge for your loans, Roseanne. No money down. Just my brother's future on the installment plan. We'd rather be on the street.
Do you go for all this craziness all the time? I give you a gift from the heart, away from all your troubles. And all you guys are gonna do is just throw it right back in my face? You're gonna be very sorry for this.
So, what do we do now?
Don't worry about it, Mommy. I'm gonna take care of it. Come on, Chris.
Where to?
We're gonna go to this cat spa corporation. And I'm gonna make them an offer they can't refuse.
Nora, I just want you to know that I think I know something of the heartache that you feel. I feel it too. But right now, we both have responsibilities. We have people that depend on us.
Matthew. Will. Oh, is there any news in his case?
Maybe. Ben left me a note. There's something new on the Cayman Island banker.
Ace's accomplice?
With any luck. But I've always told Will not to pin his hopes on any one development. It's hard advice to follow. Come on, let's go. Matthew needs us.
Will needs us.
Lindsay, how are you?
As well as I could be, I guess.
Well, it's all we can ask for, isn't it? You know, these things happen for any number of reasons. If you want to talk about it, we can.
'Cause I think my mom would really like to go home. Do you know when she could be discharged?
Well, I came down here to examine you. If you check out, you know, we'll discharge her this morning. We'll do the DNC tomorrow. I recommend rest.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll make sure she gets it.
Okay. Will you wait outside, Will?
Yeah.
Well, if it ain't old Slick Willie.
Hey there, Asa. How you doing? Heard about your heart attack.
Yeah, and I just bet that you wish it had done me in, right, Willie? And then you'd have gotten away with stealing all that money from your poor little baby's foundation.
Yeah, I did wish you were dead at first. Then I realized I'm glad you're alive. That way, I can beat you fair and square and forever. And I will, even if it takes me the rest of my life.
I don't know how you're gonna do that in a jail cell. Let's go. This jailbird's feathers are starting to make me itch. Vomitus, come on.
So you're worried about what I'll do next, Max?
Are you gonna blow the whistle on me or not?
You don't care about saving this marriage. You just want to save your own skin.
I would like to save both.
And I would like to send them both to hell. The thought of blowing you out of the water and out of my life makes me smile. It's almost worth giving up the life of a Buchanan. But it's not worth breaking the promise of a friend. So I'm going to keep Ben's secret. I'm doing it for him, not you.
What else are you doing for Ben?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would, very much. He may be your friend, but he's an enemy of this family.
Oh, you mean his family, don't you?
He doesn't consider it that way, and neither do I. Listen, I'm warning you.
Oh, you don't
stay away
get
from him.
To warn me anymore, Max. And starting now, you consider yourself on high alert. And if you forget that, I'll be happy to remind you.
Well, I guess the tearful reconciliation will have to wait. Ace is expecting me at the hospital.
Oh, would you just give Asa all my love, please? Yes, I'd like you to connect me with the Cayman Island number, please.
011-345-555-2472. Yes, thank you.
International accounts.
Mr. Van Dyke?
Speaking.
I'm calling on behalf of Asa Buchanan,
With whom am I speaking?
his daughter-in-law, and if you doubt that, you can call me back on Asa's private line, and that's B in your little black book. Mr. Van Dyke? Asa needs you in Lambview immediately. It's an emergency. Ben, it's me. Van Dyke's on his way. And the minute he hits American soil, Asa is history.
Hey, Paul. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
It's okay. Asa's in on our little secret. But if you're gonna behave like this, I might have to let him in on the really big secret.
Excuse me. Are you in charge here? We're the sons of Carlotta Vega, and we got your message.
And here's ours. You're not taking away our diner.
I don't have to. It's already mine. You had your chance. You want the street? You got it.
Well, doctor says you're all right.
Right as rain.
Good. Then I'll just go get the discharge papers and we'll head home.
Great. Nora.